What would you do if you had a one-night stand with a billionaire you've secretly admired for years, only to find out the next day he's now your boss? That's exactly the kind of drama Ali found herself in today. Ali is a rookie flight attendant who fought tooth and nail to land this job, all to cover the medical bills for her mother, who lies unconscious in the hospital. But she never expected to face workplace harassment on her very first day. Her sleazy supervisor, Frank, threatened to fire her unless she attended a so-called executive dinner. Left with no choice, Ali forced herself to go. The moment she stepped into the venue, she ran into an old friend, Jennifer, her college rival, dripping in jewels and arrogance. To make things worse, Jennifer's family owns 30% of the airline. Without hesitation, Jennifer launched into a vicious attack, publicly shaming Ali for her humble background and even cruelly claiming that Ali's mother was a sex worker who ended up in a coma after a car accident. Each word cut deep, but Ali could only bite her tongue and endure it. Just then, Frank showed up with a spiked drink, pressuring her to take a sip. Just as it seemed Ali was trapped with no way out, a handsome man stepped in and snatched the glass from her hand. When Ali looked up, she was stunned. It was Richard, her college crush. What was he doing here? What she didn't know was that his appearance wasn't a coincidence. Back in college, when Jennifer and her friends cornered Ali, trying to strip her clothes off to humiliate her, it was Richard who showed up just in time. He recorded everything on his phone and threatened to call the police, forcing the bullies to back off. Now, years later, the same hero showed up once again. Amid the tension, alcohol, and emotions running high, sparks flew between them. There was another layer, too. Ali looked strikingly similar to Richard's late ex-girlfriend, Alice, who died in a car accident. The next day at work, Ali was still in a daze. Her colleagues, assuming she'd slept with Frank, sneered and gossiped behind her back. Then, an announcement shook the cabin. A new captain was joining the crew, not only a famously handsome aviation school graduate but also the heir to a $100 billion fortune. All the flight attendants were buzzing with excitement until the new captain stepped out. Ali froze. It was Richard, the same man she'd spent the night with. The awkwardness was off the charts. But things were about to get worse. Using her influence, Jennifer arranged for Ali to be handed a termination letter. Just as her gloating co-workers began forcing her off the plane, Richard stepped in. Without a word, he took the letter, tore it to pieces in front of everyone, and coldly declared, "Ali is under my protection. No one touches her." The cabin fell completely silent. The same colleagues who'd been mocking her moments earlier were now green with envy. Later, Richard called Ali into the cockpit and asked why she always let people walk all over her. "I just didn't want to make trouble," she explained softly. Looking at her, stubborn yet vulnerable, Richard felt something shift inside him. Maybe what he felt for her wasn't just because she reminded him of Alice. But for these two, the real trouble was only just beginning.